Hello, lovely people of YouTube. My name's Razorburn. This is a bit of an update video. Basically explaining why I haven't been uploading as frequently as I would like. Well, I say as I would like, mainly my upload schedule being messed up. Okay. Sunday, I was super busy. I was hiking, rock climbing, all the good healthy things for the body and whatnot, you know. And Monday I was exhausted from that, and I had class, so I didn't really have time to record. I do have 2 episodes like pre-recorded of Sniper Elite, but even if I upload one today, or start uploading one today, it won't be up until literally either tomorrow or the next day, and I don't want that. I don't want that at all. That's too fucking time consuming. If you're wondering as to what my disheveled state is right now, basically yesterday at about like 8 p.m. my friends and I were playing D&D, so that went till about like 2 in the morning, because there was like a major thing going on that we needed to get done and developed and all that other good stuff. After that, I stayed up for like another hour, you know, talking and whatnot, and then I decided, you know, I was gonna go to bed, and I went to go to bed. It took me about an hour to fall asleep all the way, because I was tossing and turning, and I just could not get to sleep until about 4 in the morning. So I finally get to sleep, and then 2 hours later, almost exactly, my grandfather comes in, and he's like, "Did you lock the doors in your car?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I locked the doors in my car." And he's like, "Huh." He's like, "It's not here." And I was like, "What? What the fuck?" I don't know. I was like, that's impossible. That there's no way that's a thing. So I went out, still being deadbeat tired. I had to rub my eyes a few times and blink, and I'm like, I was staring at the empty parking space, and I was like, yeah, the car's gone. And then I'm like, am I hallucinating? So I rubbed my eyes again, and I'm like, no, the car's gone. At first we thought it was stolen, so that wasn't good. But we reported it to the police. The police said it was towed, and my car was having problems anyway. But the towing service that had came and got my vehicle towed it on a dolly, and you're not supposed to tow all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive vehicles on a dolly. You're supposed to disconnect the front drive shaft in order to even remotely come close to being able to safely do that. So I found out it had been towed, and then because apparently the tags expired, and the Department of Motor Vehicles usually send you like a message like, hey, you know, your registration is about to expire on your vehicle. So they'll give you like a link, and then you can renew your registration online, and you can get the tags and replace them. but we didn't get that notification. We didn't get notified by the police about needing to get registration tags. We didn't get a notification from the towing company. Like we nothing. Like we had no information whatsoever. So when we found out it had been towed because of expired tags, and the fee to get it out was $228 or whatever. But the guy was like, seeing how we're after hours, because it was still 6 in the morning when we had called them. He's like, seeing how it's after hours, if you don't come and get your vehicle, if you come and get your vehicle before hours, they were gonna charge like an extra $150, and I'm like, fuck no, none of that. So we had to wait around for like 2.5 hours for this place to fucking open up. We got the vehicle, and there was there was a problem with the transfer case anyway, but it fucked up even more because they towed it on a dolly. So then there's just a like massive shaking whenever you like drive it. So we went and got it. We paid the fee. We parked it in the parking lot. We already had the title with us, so that was fortunate. We went down to like a basically it's like a junkyard that you can go in and take parts off of vehicles and then pay for the parts. So we went there, got a quote on how much it would take, like how much we'd get out of it, which was like $300, which basically paid to get it out of the impound lot, seeing how we were going to drive it over there, and it was close. So we had gotten it over there, and then we got it over there. We went to sign the title over, and we had to. We couldn't do that because my aunt, she was like the name like the placeholder and like current owner, statistically speaking, of the vehicle. So she had to sign it over. We had to drive 12 miles to her office, have her sign the paperwork, sign it over to us, and then we had to drive all the way back. Well, we drove to the insurance company to take the vehicle off of the insurance. Then we drove all the way to the junkyard, and then signed it over. And there was a lot of shit in between that I don't feel like going into detail with, like the neutral safety switch being out in the vehicle that we were using. So on top of that, we got fucked over multiple times where the vehicle like wouldn't even shift. It wouldn't go in the proper gear at the proper time. It was hell. One time we ended up spending almost a full hour to get it so it would shift into different gears. It was a pain in the ass, but we got everything done. We went over to a tire place or whatever, and then a tire and service place to get the fluids checked, because one of the symptoms of like our Mercedes-Benz, which is what we have, is that it won't shift up in the shifter if it's low on transmission fluid. So there's that, which was a problem. We wanted to get that checked out, and apparently we have to go to a transmission specialist and all this other shit. So we went and talked to those guys, and then we went and got lunch, which was super late. We got it at 1 o'clock today. I've been home for barely an hour since all of this started. So there is not going to be a gaming episode going up today. I can't. I'm not sure about tomorrow either. But we'll play it by ear. I'm gonna try to get everything caught up and all this other stuff, but I'm just tired. I'm tired. And I'm done. I'm basically done. I'm pretty sure that's all the updates I have. But if you don't see another episode up within the next couple of days, you know why. It's because I've just been so busy dealing with bullshit. So probably won't see an episode tomorrow either. But tomorrow the plan is that I will get everything sorted, and then Thursday I have literally nothing I have to do, so I will catch up on that. I'll catch up on all the recording I need and try to get ahead in case some more shit like this happens, because I feel it's not over. I don't it's just a constant shitstorm sometimes. So that's about it. Yeah, so if you don't see anything in the next few days, I'm sorry. I have just been dealing with a lot of shit. I've either been super busy or I've been dealing with a lot of shit that incidentally makes me super busy. So that's it for updates. If you enjoyed this, guaranteed you won't. But if you enjoy looking at the messed up hair, fucking leave a like and share. Subscribe to help me out. If you're already subscribed, don't forget to click the bell icon next to the subscription button to make sure you get notified every time I upload a video. I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Had my mouse off. No!